Okay, what's up, YouTube? Today is the day after tomorrow, like the movie, kind of. But today is the day after the TikTok ban, where it's technically the day of the TikTok ban because TikTok was supposed to be banned today, which is January the 19th. But they shut the app off yesterday, which was a whole thing, put the whole internet in a frenzy. People on their channels crying and carrying on, exposing all of their deepest, darkest secrets, just for what? Not even a whole 24 hours later, the app to come back. And I don't know what you want to call this, a conspiracy. I don't know what it is, but the past, I would say, week, it's especially like the past week, we have all been kind of on an emotional roller coaster trying to figure out what was going to happen with this platform. Last night, when the app went black, even I sat down, I filmed a whole video, and before I can even get the video edited, I mean, before I can put my sound effects in and do my clips, my chops and screws, the app is back like it never left. I mean, if you've been watching, you've seen, I mean, even the TikTok funerals. Oh my gosh, like it's been crazy. And so, but here's the thing: the app went away, and all of its cohorts, TikTok, TikTok Shop, uh, uh, Lemonade, CapCut. I mean, they all they all went away, and I mean, people were really, really like. I mean, it was some of it was honestly very sad to see. It was very sad to see. But my question is, what have we learned? Have we learned anything? Now, you have one side of the internet, and they're talking about the more political side of things and connecting the dots and everything. That's not really my zone of genius. That's not what I'm here to talk about. And then you have others, who are just really happy to have the platform back, and which is good because a lot of people were using TikTok to make an income, to provide for their families, to support themselves. And if you think about it, in addition to there being a community, people being able to create community on that platform, earning an income was a really big part of the reason why many people continue to show up on TikTok. So people like literally were losing their stuff because it all of a sudden vanished. And just the thought, just the idea that this major source of income was going to be going away was enough to put some people in really, really dark places. So, again, my question is, what have we learned from this? I am not sure. I don't know because sometimes some of us we have such short memories. We act as though we never seen when Facebook has gone dark, when Instagram has gone dark. And if you are a marketer or if you own a business, even if you are really just a content creator, whatever you are using these platforms to do to make money, if you've ever experienced these apps going down, whether it's an outage or whatever the case is, and you weren't able to get your content out, you weren't able to reach your customers and things like that, you've seen how that can affect your business. Why in the world would we put all of our eggs in one basket or in one on one platform like TikTok just so that with the blink of an eye or the flick of a switch, the whole thing can just go away? So I really hope that we've learned a lesson that these things can be here today, gone tomorrow. You need, or I should say, we need something that we can own ourselves. Have our customers or people who follow you, your supporters, on some type of email list, on some type of text list. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm a part of quite a few different like company text threads and text lists and things like that. I only saw one company send out a text after, no, I'm lying, I think two, after the TikTok ban went out, kind of like throwing out a promotion because, this TikTok ban went down. One of which is the course community that I am affiliated with, that I sell, that I recommend people consider if you're trying to build a business or start a business. It has over like 100 some odd different businesses that you can start. It teaches you step by step from start to finish how to create it, how to market it, how to sell it, how to grow it, so they put out a message, and even the creators went live, talking about this TikTok ban and given an opportunity to sell this course at a discounted rate. But that wasn't done by many people. I don't know if it's that they were in a certain type of, space and like kind of mourning and, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't see a lot of them like reaching out to their followers or their supporters. And I'm really hoping that this time around that they kind of pivot. If you were only going live on TikTok, this is an opportunity to diversify your content, right? This is an opportunity to diversify your marketing. As good as TikTok is and what it does and what it provides, it should not be the end all be all. That's my take on it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like, what have we learned? We have seen something similar before. Now, not to the extent of um, the government causing or requiring an app to completely shut down and go away, but definitely to the extent of these platforms going dark or going down because of outages and, or data breaches or whatever the case is, right? And if we don't start learning from these situations, if we don't start learning from, these occurrences happening, like the worst case scenario can happen at any moment, at any moment. Like, we have to learn from these things, right? So the name of the game is diversify, right? If you have to go live on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram all at the same time, do that. Whatever the thing is, diversify. So that's kind of my rant on that. I'm curious to see what's about to happen. In the video that I recorded last night, and it was kind of like a podcast recording that I was testing out, I was saying that I predict, because I still think that this is going to happen. Um, this has probably left such a taste in the mouth of some of the creators on TikTok, because now I think they were asleep before, they woke now. Oh, they are woke. They are definitely woke now. I don't think it's going to go back the same way or to the same thing. It's not going to go back to what it was before. And I don't really in a way that we think it will. And I don't think it's in a bad way. What I think is going to happen is a lot of the creators are going to, yeah, show back up on TikTok, but they are definitely going to start branching out and testing other platforms. So it's a win-win, whether or not, if you believe in conspiracies and Meta was involved in this and trying to backdoor things or whatever you think or believe. I think that it's definitely going to be a win-win for platforms like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, because I think these creators and business owners as well are going to start really considering diversifying their platforms, diversifying even their audiences, because there are some people who are just not going to get on the TikTok bandwagon. There are some people who are never going to scroll on Instagram and see your content. They may only really like YouTube, right? And so I believe I kind of predict that what's going to happen is a lot of these creators and business owners are going to start diversifying and testing out all of these three different main platforms to put their content on and to reach their customers, which means that we're going to probably see an influx of these people on YouTube, definitely on Instagram. And what is also going to happen is going to bring more viewers, more users. So that's an opportunity for those who have smaller channels to get more eyes on their content as well. But I think the challenge for us with smaller channels is we're going to have to get a little bit more specific, step up the level of content or the level of of information and value that we're providing, because the difference between YouTube content and say Instagram or TikTok content is because YouTube really highlights long form content, right? Now, there are some creators and business owners, they get it. They understand TikTok short form is good. YouTube long form is good. Like they get it, they understand. However, um, there still might be a bit of a learning curve for them going from TikTok onto, say, a YouTube platform, right? And so I think that's gonna kind of present a challenge. However, after what we just seen happen again, not even under 24 hours, if you are a business owner or if you have a side hustle or something that you're marketing and you're promoting and you're trying to get into the hands of your target audience, I really think that right now diversity in platforms is going to be key. Diversity in platforms are going to be key because this can happen at any time, anywhere. Now, let's just think historically. Some platforms have historically not really experienced kind of being down, and I believe YouTube is one of those platforms. So even though you'll be considering diversifying, I think that YouTube itself is very secure. I think that YouTube itself has a better chance at allowing people to build longevity, if that makes sense. Because if we think about it, out of the three platforms, YouTube, Instagram, um, I'm sorry, four, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, right? Um, YouTube has been the one that's kind of led the charge when it comes to um, pushing certain type of information or certain type of videos, right? And has also kind of been the one that's been around the longest, has been maybe like even the most robust. Um, and then you have Facebook and Instagram. Well, Facebook actually, because it started, I believe, in like 20 or 2004. But it was only for college students. And then, they acquired Instagram. Instagram was created, it was more so just for pictures and pictures. So they've evolved over the year. But when it comes to videos, YouTube has led the charge for video content, right? And has been the most secure, which is why, although it's taken quite a while, YouTube has the most users, right? So it's definitely a place where there is space for everyone to kind of grow and build their audience and build their tribe. But I really feel that while we're seeking to kind of diversify our content in the different platforms, that we also should find one and kind of drive it home and kind of make that our main thing, but don't neglect the others, because some people may not return to TikTok. Some people, may never come onto YouTube or Instagram. However, it's just too risky to have all of your eggs in one basket. So that was kind of what I was talking about. My video I recorded, which I don't even know if I should post it, because just that quick, the app is back. Like, what in the world is going on? It's like kind of living in the twilight. Just like what is happening, So that's my take on it. Again, I'm going to end it with saying, if you are a small business owner or even a content creator, you sell a product, because, well, not all content creators sell products. Some of them are really big on influencer or affiliate marketing or brand deals and things. Whatever the thing is that you do, if you have a following base, figure out a way to translate or to transfer those followers onto some type of email or text list, so that no matter what happens to a YouTube, a TikTok, an Instagram, a Facebook, or whatever it is, you have a way to keep in touch or keep in contact with your tribe, with your people. Because I kid you not, there were some creators that I found on TikTok and I didn't know where to look for them next. That's not good. That, in my opinion, I don't think that's good. So, honestly, it's back. How long is it back for? We don't know. I mean, it's going to kind of be an interesting next few days and weeks and months. But let me know, are you looking to diversify your platforms? Are you going to be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Put it in the comments down below. And that's my video. If you like this video, if you like the content I'm giving and what we're talking about, I want you to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.